Hello everybody and welcome back to another brand new video, and today we're diving straight back into where we finished off last time. I've not been on this game since the last episode, to be honest, and we're just going to jump straight back in. We're finishing off this tree farm. I'm going to be determined to try and get all of the trees in today. I've got about 3 hours, so it's all good. And I forgot about this. Okay. It's going to be quite difficult. Let's quickly just fill in this one. I can then do this. So then get 3. There we go. Oh, got diamonds down there. But yeah, it's been a very long time since it's been about a week since I've been on this game. Not too crazy, but I've had more free time. It's just I just got burned out, you know, from doing this same thing over and over again, especially not the jump. Like, it was my first time in a week back on YouTube, and then suddenly I'm just placing a whole ton of slabs. Like, this shouldn't take too long. Like, it'll take about an hour, I imagine. But I think my method is I'm going to go around the outside and sort of work my way back in. And obviously it gets smaller each time, so the first lot will always be, you know, the worst one. It's like go around the outskirts, like I'm doing now, and then, yeah. And also I do apologise, last episode was very short. I didn't realise how short it would be. And I've just spilled some of my drink on me. Nice. Let's just go around here. Okay, there's only a little bit, so nothing too major. So I need boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this roof done first, because to me I think this is the bit that's burning me out the most. Another bit will also be the 5x5 dirt just in the floors. That's going to be horrible to do, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to get all of this done. I might even do it in the form of a time lapse. So I'm going to do this and I'll be right back. So I have just ran out of slabs, and it's gotten me basically from that point, which is where we started last episode, all the way around the front end, that side, this back end, and also this here. So it got us fairly far, I will be honest, but nowhere near far enough. I'm going to need a lot more slabs. A lot more. Considering I've got more here. That was nearly a shulker box worth of slabs I used. That's quite a lot. Definitely more glowstone, but we'll get to that when we get to it. For now, we need slabs. Slabs is what matters. And then we can do this. And then this can go into here, and then whoop, perfect. We've got an entire inventory full of slabs again. Yeah, I won't do any more time lapse for this because otherwise it's just going to take, it's like an hour-long episode of me just placing slabs. We don't want that. Okay, so that's another inventory full of my slabs just gone. And I've not actually come that far like this way. But what I've done, if I come down here, I've done everything that is like sort of that side of the water stream. Because now I don't have to keep breaking the water stream to then get from one side to the other. Just makes it much easier. I can then place this packed ice back. It makes it a bit easier. But also, that's all of that done, so now it doesn't look as big this way. Make it so much easier and hopefully quicker to fill in the gaps. So now I've just got to grab a whole ton more of these, craft it into slabs. We're nowhere near done yet. We're going to transform all of these we got this. There we go. Okay, what I've got to do before I do anything, just got to place this packed ice back so I can then pick up that last stack. There we go. Then we'll place some torches down. Well, get some torches in my hotbar. Am I on peaceful? Because I've not lost any food. I don't know. But anyway guys, I'm going to crack on with this. And I'll get back to you when this inventory's empty. Okay, so that's my third inventory now done. And we've gotten a long way to the point we've actually got a tiny bit left, which is fantastic. Just pick this up. This one just dropped. But what we've got to do now is pick up the rest of this. I'll pick up a whole bunch of this, maybe like 9 stacks, and to be honest, this should be enough. This should be not the perfect amount, but that should definitely get us by. And also, it's so hot today. Like, I'm filming this on the 19th of April. July. What am I doing? It's that hot, my brain's turned to mush. But yeah, it's currently, I don't know what the temperature is outside at the moment. It's 31 degrees. It's meant to be at 37. But my computer is obviously being on, and I've got the monitors on, the PlayStation on, the TV on, and recording. There's so much like heat being generated from them that it amps up the heat so much. I'm sitting at my desk recording this video shirtless. That is how hot it is. And I don't usually be shirtless. I'm not usually shirtless around the house unless I'm either getting changed or having a shower. Or I'm sleeping in summer because it's too hot. But yeah, the heat I'm feeling right now is crazy. And then I'm going to cinema later to watch Thor. I'm taking my brother to watch Thor, so that'll be nice. Air conditioned building, so I can just sit in there and be like, ah, coldness. And yeah, be enjoyable. Now get back about 6 PM. So I've got to leave about 1:45, because I've got to pick her up from school, and then I've got to drive down to the cinema, get our tickets, watch the movie. Yes, a lot to do, and I've just fallen down. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to finish all of this off, and I'll be right back. And just like that, guys, the roof is now officially done. That feels good. What I've got to do now is fill in these last few just over here. So 1, 2, 3, and then we break all this. You don't know how good this feels. Hours and hours of work. Probably, well, more like an hour of work for this. Yeah, that's literally all we wanted. Have I forgotten a slab? Have I forgotten a... I think I have, guys. I think I've forgotten a... There we go. We can't have that. There we go. I noticed that a mile off. It's quite funny. Like you just see everything like the same shade. And so you just see where I've missed the glowstone. It was noticeable. But yeah, it's looking fairly nice now. We've still got two more things. We've still got one more thing to do before we can plant the trees, and that's basically what we did up there in these gaps but with grass. Why do I do this to myself? But to be honest, this is the worst of the 4 rooms. This one's the biggest one. The other 3 will be so much, well, they're still like, I think they're about this wide anyway, a bit wide, but they're not. It's only like this. It's like a 2x2s, so it's nowhere near as big. So it won't take anywhere near as many resources to build. It won't take anywhere near as much time. They're taller, but yeah, sort of that sort of compensates for the less slabs. So it's much nicer to work with. But in here is like the oak, the birch, and the acacia wood, which was a bit bigger. I do need to plan for mangrove and like the crimson wood and the big mushrooms, but they're all most of them are bone meal, so I don't really want to. I'll just make like a mini one for like them. Except mangrove, I'll probably just have that as like a farm underneath, but you need water for that, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I've now got to go get a bunch of dirt and grass because my smart ass thought that 9 stacks should be enough. Oh, I love it when I'm wrong. But anyways, I'm going to do all this grass and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so after a lot of work, I have finally gotten a third of the farm filled in. And I've run out of blocks, so I need to know one of my inventories is about, well, if I grab like that amount again, that'll get a second third. I can't actually remember how much I grabbed. My brain is just mush at the moment. But yeah, I've also got to dig out, at some point I've got to dig out a massive area in there, a massive area behind that wall, and a massive area behind that wall, and then another massive area beyond the room I'm going to put here. This is definitely one of the biggest projects, if not the biggest project I've done on any of my Minecraft series. For sure. Okay, let's get back to it. Okay guys, so the floor is now all in and it looks so much nicer. It didn't take as long as the ceiling. It still took a while, but we got there in the end. But now the only thing we've got to do is to plant saplings and wait for them to grow. So we're going to just run up the stairs quickly, grab all the saplings we can. I don't know how many we need, so 8, 16, we need 32 of each sapling. I hope I've got that many. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually think I've got that many. Right, so we've got that, and that. Excellent. I think my sound's broken, guys. I think it's an issue with my sound, but not to worry. We just eat something. Yeah, I've definitely got an issue with my sound. I don't think that's a on my end. That's actually in the game. It might be to do with the earpiece, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But I weren't doing it last episode, so. Okay. Does this work? Because it worked in the last one, but I didn't have the blocks around here because I forgot the blocks around the edges. It might not grow due to like it might be too dark for them to grow. If it is, then obviously I will fix it. I'll just put some glowstone maybe around the edges here. Maybe, I don't know. And that could sort of help it. There we are, and then boom. This is going to take a while, so I'm just going to plant all these saplings and I'll let you know when I've done that. Okay guys, it's quite laggy, but the tree farm is now done. I know it's very underwhelming because not many trees have grown, but as you can see, all the saplings are now in. And what I've done is, because they weren't growing at first, just because it was just a little bit dark. So what I've done is I've placed in a piece of glowstone underneath a moss carpet, just sort of blend it in a little bit. Also, it allows saplings to grow and it lights up basically this entire 5x5 as well. Because I have got lighting in here, but it doesn't quite reach all the way to there. That's still, you know, a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away. And obviously, if 6 blocks away, that's like level 7, 6 there. So it's still keeping mobs from spawning, but it's not light enough for it to grow. But see, now the trees are starting to grow in very quickly. Like there's loads over here that are all done. Some of these might not grow. Like some of the acacia might have issues, but just looking quite, it's looking good. I was gonna build like an automatic one, but there's so many issues that I kept planning them. I built this, and I built a bunch of automatic ones, but they kept breaking within like half an hour of me using them. It's just like, sometimes the best farm is a good old-fashioned chop it down yourself and replant it farm. One I'm not looking forward to building, to be honest, is the dark oak, because you never get the saplings back unless I use fortune on literally every single leaf, which is a bit impossible. Also, what's nice about this is most of the trees will have their distance. By that I mean, obviously with the exception of acacia, but most of the trees sort of not integrate with the other ones. Obviously acacia is a bad example, but like the birch, they won't ever touch. So if I break this tree, it won't merge with this tree. Same with oak as well, unless you get a really weird funky looking oak one. But this is grown like this, so that I'm hoping we don't get them ridiculously massive, awkward to cut down oak trees. You might get one like weird looking one, but none of the massive ones you get like a stack of wood from. But yeah, my tree farm is now done. In the next episode, I'm probably going to take a break from this tree farm because it's been 2 episodes and I've only got one of them done. And we've still got the spruce to dig out and build over there. We've got the dark oak to build over there, the storage room to build over there, and the jungle to build over there. So we've still got at least another 4 episodes worth of work. Oh, dearie me. And yeah, and I've still got to dig it all out. So I'm going to spend, whenever I've got off next, I'm going to have to dig out at least one of these. And then the week after, dig out another one, and then another one, and then the storage room. And then I've got to dig out a whole new area for like the mangrove. I've got to plan that. So it's going to be time consuming. But anyway guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up and I'll see you all next time. See ya!